exist. It exists. I know. I inspected at least 3 of the missiles that are associated with this system back in 1990. Those were SS-25, since then upgraded to SS-27 variants. Without getting too much detail on it, if we attempted a preemptive strike and it succeeded, let's say we killed Putin and Medvedev and everybody, blew out their command and control and all that, and we tried to take out their nukes. The perimeter has sensors all over Russia, detect radiation, detect seismic waves, and they monitor communications. And when you get a radiation detection, seismic detection, and communications no longer function, then the dead hand kicks in. These missiles that I talked about are launched. They have a broadcast capability. They don't carry warheads. They'll put out the launch codes, and everything in the Russian arsenal gets launched immediately to the United States, and the United States ceases to exist. That's the dead hand. And all Medvedev said is, you want to talk about preemptively striking us? We got the dead hand, and you'll turn into the walking dead. Trump apparently didn't understand that, because he does nuclear better than anybody. And he said, I'm going to deploy Trident capable Ohio-class submarines. Here's the interesting thing, and I'll leave it at this. This is why it's so dangerous. The dead hand was conceived in the late 70s, fielded in the early 1980s, out of a fear that the Pershing II / Ohio-class / Trident capability gave the United States real preemptive first strike decapitation capability, especially if the Trident submarine comes close to Russian shores, Soviet shores, and fires the Tridents in a reduced trajectory, which eliminates being detected by long-range radars and provides shorter flight times. And that's why they built it. They built it because of the Trident. They built the dead hand because of the Trident, because of the fear the United States would put Ohio-class submarines near the shores and fire the Trident. So what did the president do? The president ordered 2 Ohio-class submarines to move closer to Russian shores. Now the Russian radars are going off all over the place. Russia isn't looking for a nuclear war, but Russia is not going to sit back and let the United States, carry out a preemptive strike. Now the Russian alert levels have gone up. Last fall, the CIA assessment was that there was a greater than 50% chance of having a nuclear war before year's end. We talked about this last year. I'm one of the few guys that actually knows this shit inside and out. And back then I said there's a greater than 50%. The CIA happened to agree with me. And we were very close to a nuclear war last fall. We avoided it, thankfully. It's even worse today. And it's going to get worse. We have the New START treaty that expires in February. When that's gone, there is no limitation. We will see the nuclear arsenals of both countries skyrocket as they pull out nuclear warheads in reserve. Right now, the treaty allows 1,550 operational systems, but there are thousands of warheads in reserve. And some of the ways that we've dropped our operational system is that, for instance, we take the Minuteman III missile and we make it a single warhead. But we've already exercised putting multiple warheads. We've already done it. The United States military has gone in and put multiple warheads on Minuteman III as a test of capability. We can do the same thing with the Trident. We lowered the warheads. We can increase the warheads. Overnight, if this treaty goes away, we will go from 1,550 to over 4,000 deployed nuclear warheads overnight. And the Russians can do the same thing. And this thing will then escalate out of control till we're talking about 20 to 30 nuclear warheads per side at a time when we have an idiot president moving to. This is a recipe for disaster. I mean, can it be avoided? I don't know. I hope. I mean, Donald Trump actually told a TASS correspondent on July 29th that he can't imagine allowing New START treaty to expire. He said, these are the kinds of things we don't allow to expire. Then what are you doing to keep